2.
This is 513, Quebec, no delay, runway 36, clear for takeoff, turn right on, correction, turn left on course, maintain 4,000.
What's going on, YouTube? Only Use Knife here, delivering some kind of different footage than you're probably used to seeing from me. Believe it or not, I do other stuff besides play Xbox, and this is one of the things I do. I fly. I'm currently working on my commercial license to be a commercial pilot. Kind of looking at like the airlines or maybe something just off the wall. I don't know, whatever I can find basically to fly. Going through a college flight program at the University of Dubuque. But yeah, this is flying a Cessna 172, and this one is a fancy one. It has like leather seats and glass cockpit, and it's got the works. I mean, this thing's pretty fancy. I just started flying like an older model Cessna, and it just doesn't even compare. But I mean, I think I like it because it's like old school and all that. But pretty spoiled with this thing. That's the regional jet down there. You can see parked at the American Airlines ramp or American Eagle. And then next to that's like a bunch of little white planes. Those are all University of Dubuque planes, and you can see the flight ops center down there too. My car was parked there. You actually just saw my car. It was a silver one. Good luck finding that. But here basically is turning on course. I flew over to Cedar Rapids, which isn't that far away. It's like 50 miles away, 54 miles away. And here's a radio call, another one.
Delta 513, Quebec, contact departure.
Basically that was just over to departure frequency, which is Chicago Center. Basically, I'm on an IFR flight plan here, which usually you would use to fly like, you know, through like bad weather and stuff like that, like clouds and stuff like that, where you can't really have any visual reference to the ground. But I like it just because basically air traffic control just kind of guides you along. They hold your hand the whole way, and they hand you off to the other controllers, and basically just tell you what to do, and it makes it a lot easier. Cruise portion of the flight can be kind of boring on longer flights anyways. This shorter flight, you know, I'm busy on the radios like you see there, and setting in approaches and checking the weather at the airports I'm going to and stuff like that. So it keeps you busy on the shorter flights anyways. But I think takeoff's probably my favorite part of the flight. You just leave the bonds of the earth, and you know, nothing like it in the world. It's just amazing. There's some cool quarry thing I saw on the way there. I don't know if it's the one from Modern Warfare 2, but do some Sam Fishers out there or something like that. But that's Marion, Iowa. That's where my parents live. So like you probably just saw their house somewhere in there. There's my left wheel. That's Cedar Rapids over there, you can see. Getting close. I'm gonna upload like a lengthier version, I think, on my other channel. I just wanted to upload something on this channel so you could see kind of what I do aside from gaming. But here's my landing in Cedar Rapids. I did the ILS approach to runway 9. I'm supposed to say Niner in aviation because like they don't want you to think you're German. Like, my name's Ice! Something like that. So anyways, I got into aviation about 3 years ago, and this was coming out of high school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was looking at film schools, and we flew down to Florida to check out some schools, and that just wasn't really doing anything for me. So on the flight back, I just found myself looking out the window the whole time. It just kind of clicked. It's like, I'm going to do aviation, I'm going to fly. And you know, I really haven't looked back since. It's just been a blast. It's a lot of fun. You don't get views like that right there. You know, your normal 9-to-5 job. So, you know, I'm really happy with the decision. It's kind of expensive for the flight training if you're thinking about getting into it, but it's pretty rewarding, I think. You know, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. You see some cool stuff. I mean, I've already seen some kind of cool stuff. I had a 737, I think it was, depart right in front of us, and I mean, we were like, I don't know, a couple hundred feet away from him as he was taking off, and it was just awesome. It just shook your whole chest. If you're a plane nerd like me, I mean, it was an awesome experience. And like you just saw, like at the beginning of this video, we saw that regional jet land right in front of us. I mean, you don't get that up close in views. And that's just like seeing planes. If you're a plane nerd like me, I mean, it's just awesome. But you see some other cool stuff like weather, and like I've heard weather phenomenon. You'll see that St. Elmo's fire, stuff like where you just get like lightning all over your windscreen. And I mean, I've seen like space shuttle launches from airplanes. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you see, and to me, I mean, if you're doing a job that you love, it's really worth it, because I mean, doesn't even feel like work at all. So if you're thinking about flying, I say go for it. You'll probably enjoy it. You can always, you know, try out flying at your local airport and stuff. So.
All right, so I think I found Ducky's house.
It's kind of an inside joke. Not sure many people will get that. There's some typical Iowa farmland, just barns and corn and all that. Not too exciting. What you just heard there was calling minimums. Basically, if you were on this ILS approach and you weren't out of the clouds at those minimums, you would have to go mist and basically follow a published mist that takes you to a hold. So don't worry about the day. It's pretty nice. As you can see, it's completely blue skies. It's beautiful out. But I'll shut up here so you can watch the rest of the landing. If any of my viewers here fly, just let me know. Post in the comments. Tell me what you fly, and you know, if you fly for an airline or anything like that, that's awesome. I want to talk to you. Just give me a holler in the comments and I'll talk back to you. So, alrighty. As always, thank you for flying. Only use Knife Airlines. Lol. Peace.